Meditation isn't actually a practice, it's something that you do. Meditation refers to a state of being that actually overcomes you from the practices. Now, when you're practicing meditation, you actually go through 4 different levels of existence and 4 different realms of your brain. So let's get through it. The very first stage of meditation is in the realm of your conscious brain. And this is where you have a ton of thoughts bubble up, you're constantly thinking. And for a lot of people get really annoyed because they think, well, meditation is the state of being completely thoughtless. However, that takes a lot of practice. So the first state of meditation is when you're in your conscious brain and you are having a ton of thoughts coming up. And this is completely normal. And actually, the way to get through this is to allow these thoughts to be there and to just kind of work through them. And eventually they're going to exhaust themselves. This is also a really great place to begin to act as the witness and just sort of be like, yep, I'm having these thoughts right now. That's okay. Because the more you tense yourself to go about being completely thoughtless or try to get the thoughts to go away, the more you cannot relax. And the only way you can get into the deeper recesses of your mind is if you are relaxed. So relaxation is the most important. So in this state, just let the thoughts be there and witness them. Stage number 2 is in your subconscious brain. And in this brain, a lot of times you will have fears or phobias, etc., come back up for you to confront. And that is completely normal as well. And it's just your brain's way of trying to exhaust them so you can relax more. However, if you do have a lot of trauma, this is when you really need to be practicing meditation with a trauma-informed practitioner and someone who has had a lot of experience dealing with trauma. In your subconscious, once you have really gotten through a lot and confronted a lot of these subconscious fears, this is a great time where we employ sacred objects. This is something that you focus on to help induce dharana. Now, dharana is one point of concentration, and this also takes a lot of practice to be able to do. In yoga and tantra, we have very specific sacred objects that we will use, and all you have to do is when your mind starts to wander away, you bring it back to your object of focus. Wander away, bring it back. And you are just retraining your mind to constantly come back to your sacred object. And eventually, you will be able to move into a deeper state of your brain. Now, we also employ them because you are working with your mind, and that is a very serious thing to do. So these sacred objects can also act as an anchor point and keep you safe. After this, you get into your unconscious brain, and this is where you may have a lot of really amazing experiences. You may see a lot of mental pictures, different colors. You may even begin to start to hear the primal sound or nod. As you continue training your mind, you will eventually reach dhyana or meditation or samadhi, and you'll be in your super consciousness. And this is a transcendental experience that you cannot explain. You are formless, yet not formless. You are full, yet you are empty. You are the void, but space. You are everything, but nothing. If you are having any thoughts at all, you're not quite at this point, but you're very close, so keep practicing.